Hey, what's up? Rowan here. Welcome to 2021, first video of the new year. Checking in from Maine, about 50 miles south of Portland. Let's go. And today I'm giving you some homework. You need to have this throw before your season starts. I got this idea because every season, every off season, I like to add something new to my game. And between 2017 and 2018, I worked on this, and I've used it ever since nonstop. All we're gonna work on today is the half pivot, low release, throw and go backhand. Looks like this. Now, we're gonna go over a couple of places you're going to use this, and also some tips to make it, successful, the mechanics. So we're gonna start here, just kind of breaking it down a little slowly, and all we're gonna do is either we can hold flick or hold backhand, it doesn't matter, but I like to bring my right foot for righties back to this side to either get the mark leaning or some extra momentum. And all we're gonna do is step into the throw, release it as our foot's sweeping through, keeping our pivot foot down, no travel. And also that's gonna let us break upon release, getting us some separation. So again, what it looks like there, or if you want to hold flick, same thing, step out a little bit and throw. Okay, this is probably the most common place I use this throw, and all we're gonna have here, field is going down that way, end zone straight down the field. This yellow line is the forced backhand mark. So, I'm being forced backhand. They're taking away all that space. The orange cone's the front of the stack, and that's where I'm trying to get this disc. Now, the two blue cones are just something I do in training to kind of remind myself if I want to go tight to the shoulder, it's that first cone, or if I want to put it out to space on the break side, it's that second cone. Regardless here, we're going to start holding flick, showing the break, and then we're going to do that half pivot throw. First disc, we're going shallow to that first cone, and then the second one we're going to put out to space a little bit. For the second one, I'm gonna put out a little bit more to space, so I might have to take a little bit more wide of a step here, but the mechanics are still the same. This time I'm gonna hold backhand to start. Major difference there was a little bit more spin and float, putting it out to space. You'll notice the disc didn't go as far. When you're going shallow on that inside, you need to put some pace on it because the defender's a little closer. And for this one, let's just say, if you had a drill, you could do, read the defense, but since there's nobody here, I'm just gonna really try to put this one out to space. That one was a little low, and that's why we practice. All right, here's the other scenario. I use this throw almost a lot, exclusively might be a stretch. Here, the field is now going this way. Okay, end zone's down there. This blue line is a sideline, and I have a trap flick mark, right? So I'm looking downfield, I got this flat trap mark. My reset in orange cone is where I want to get the disc, and from here, I'm looking downfield with my flick, but to get my quick timing around this trap mark, I'll just kind of do that half pivot. Again, here, the half pivot is more to speed up that, release time. I don't really need separation going backwards, but sometimes, for me personally, if I commit to this bigger round, it's a little too slow and the mark can get there. So I personally prefer, quick timing over a big stretch. It's really a preference, but you should definitely work on this throw because it's very valuable here. All right, now that we know where to use this on the field, let's talk about three mechanical fixes or things that'll help develop this throw. One is, since we're kind of throwing it like this, we don't have our upper body, we don't have a lot of power behind it. You should keep this throw no more than 10 yards, right? To get your power, it's gonna be a lot of wrist snap. You can develop it first by just starting in this kind of stance You can bring that step in after you're comfortable throwing the disc kind of 10, 20 yards with just that snap. Second thing we want to talk about is this step. Again, we don't want to step throw. We want to do the throw as we're going. Almost as soon as this foot releases is when the disc releases, right? We don't want to be halfway or you're going to hit yourself in your arm, foul yourself. Don't call that one. But it's really A, B, really quick. All right. Second thing here is each of the throws we talked about were a little bit different. One, we were breaking inside. You can step forward and go. And the other one, we were breaking around. So the angle of the disc is all wrist. You don't want to use your elbow here. You want that low release, getting more power. So for this inside front of the stack break, it's a little IO. And when we throw the around, we need to bring our wrist up, put a little outside in edge on that. So again, inside, boom, outside, boom. All right, again, your homework. Master this throw. You have 2 weeks. With a little practice, it should be done, and it should be game ready. Use it this year and you'll thank me. All right, a lot more videos coming, hopefully. 2021. Peace.